Good morning, folks. Welcome to your daily MJ. And today I want to, again, every day I thank you for tuning in. And the reason for that is because I'm truly grateful that you're taking some time of your precious time to join in and to have your daily insight. Maybe it's helping you to gather your thoughts and focus and maybe think about something which is going to help you during the day. And this is what I want to help you with. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about faith, because faith is the very ingredient. Everything starts with faith, and you need to have faith. And again, I mentioned that faith is not directly and only associated with religion. And to me, it doesn't matter what type of brand that you're having, and it doesn't matter what you're believing in, but you must have faith. And if you don't have faith, you won't be able to move forward. And again, the best definition of faith that I found is this one, which I absolutely and truly love. And since I heard this, for me, everything started changing. I started truly to embrace that faith and knowing that I have that support from the infinite intelligence, from God, from the universe, from whatever you want to call it. But it truly helped me to gather my thoughts and being able to understand what faith is. And I'm going to share this definition with you, and then after I'm going to read a little bit of Think and Grow Rich, which he's talking about faith a lot in it. And that is this burning desire that must be include or associated as well with faith. And when both together are there, then you started taking action. But action without the faith, nothing's gonna happen. So it's very important that everything start with faith, and you need to have this faith in yourself. You need to have this faith in what you're doing. So there's like all kind of different things, your routine, your personal routine that you must have clearly stated. And I'm gonna come back in another video, because today I heard from one of my colleagues a very good routine, which mine is pretty close to that, but she's gonna share as well, which is something I'm gonna participate with her, which she's gonna share with me one piece, which basically it's the paradigm you're having, and it takes a lot of time to talk about paradigm. But first, let's talk about faith today and take this definition of faith and utilize it every single day, and you will see that everything's going to start changing for yourself. So faith is the ability to see the invisible, to believe in the incredible, and this will permit you to receive what the mass consider impossible. That for me is the best definition of faith that I found. And it is very simple. It's something that you can apply into your life every single day. And if you are focusing on applying this in your life, you will see that all kind of different things gonna happen. You're gonna start seeing things that are coming to you because you believe in the incredible. All right? So what Napoleon Hill says into Think and Grow Rich about faith is the eternal elixir which gives life, power, and accumulation to the impulse of thought. And if you think about how perfect is this definition as well, it's just beautiful. Faith is the eternal elixir which gives life, power, and actions to the impulse of thought. So reflect on this. See how this can help you during your day. And then there's like 5 definitions of faith or 5 expression and why faith is so important. So he said faith is the starting point of all accumulation of riches. And when I say it, every time I talk about riches, I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about abundance in all aspects of your life. That is something which is very important. You must think about riches, about abundance. It's not just money. Money is one element. Money is just a tool. But riches is truly abundance. Then faith is the basis of all miracles and all mysteries which cannot be analyzed by the rules of science. Now think of this. We've been conditioned to we must see in order to believe. Actually, it's part of one thing in the Bible which explain what happened with, I think that's Thomas, right? Which it says, I must see to believe. But it cannot be explained by science. Faith cannot be explained by science. When you believe in something, if you believe into moving mountains, which is an expression, by the way, and you, all kind of different things are starting emerging and happening just because you believe in this. There's sometimes we cannot explain it through science, and that is what this thing about faith is the basis of all miracles and all mysteries which cannot be analyzed by the rules of science. Then after he says faith is the only known antidote for failure. So if you believe and you're experiencing failure, but you have faith, you'll be able to get out of it. Faith is the element, the chemical, which when mixed with prayer gives one direct communication with the infinite intelligence. You see, every time in Napoleon Hill in his book Think and Grow Rich, he's not necessarily talking about God all the time. He's talking mainly about infinite intelligence, which it can be represented by God or the universe or whatever belief system that you're having. And you can take your belief system. I'm not asking you to change your belief system. You should question your belief system to see where it's coming from, but you don't need to change it because I'm saying something which is different than what you're having. But at the end of the day, we are talking about the same thing. All right? Faith is the element which transforms the ordinary vibration of thought created by the finite mind of man into the spiritual equivalent. Let me repeat that. Faith is the element which transforms the ordinary vibration of thought created by the finite mind of man into the spiritual equivalent. So, in other words, when you have faith, you will transform that vibration of your thinking. And remember that the thoughts that you impress into the subconscious mind is going to transform into your body, into vibration. You're changing your state of vibration at the molecular level, and then you're starting moving into action. And you create this with your finite mind, but the action you are taking, there's a law, which is the law of cause and effect, which, by the way, Emerson says this is the law of law. I will, one day I will put more time in one video just about the law of cause and effect so we can talk about it. But every time that you take an action, there will be a reaction, and that is what is the spiritual equivalent. That is, the reaction will be the spiritual equivalent of that vibration from your finite mind, right? And the last one, faith is the only agency through which the cosmic force of the infinite intelligence can be harnessed and used by man. Again, faith is the only agency through which the cosmic force of the infinite intelligence can be harnessed and used by man. So in other words, faith is the substance from the infinite intelligence, which you can truly put it into physical reality. So when you're believing in it, you can truly start making miracles. You can truly start materializing into the physical world what you're believing in. And that is what that last one. So you can find this on page 34 of Think and Grow Rich. I really, really love every time he talks about faith. And if you are truly, and faith is an emotion, by the way. It's happening at the subconscious level. And when you are truly in touch with faith, what's happening is that you are starting feeling, you have this really intangible, it's very strange, you have this feeling into your body which you can almost, if you are conscious and you put attention to it, you will start feeling it at the subconscious level, and you start feeling it in your body. So when you are studying and you're starting believing into what you're studying and you're starting having faith, all of a sudden you will feel this vibration. You know, when you feel that you're connected, that is what fate will do. It will help you to connect at the subconscious level and create this amazing feeling, which that is truly where that you're starting to materialize. You're starting to bend the environment. You're starting to create waves, cosmic waves. You're starting to change the frequency around you, and then you're attracting, which that's truly where the law of attraction comes into play, is you starting attracting into your experience exactly the same type of vibration, the same type of frequency that you're putting out. So that is what it makes this absolutely beautiful. I invite you to continue studying. I invite you to continue to experiment this. Don't take my word for it. You know, you've got to try it for yourself and see what it does to you. And remember, a lot of what you're believing right now has been embedded into your mind, has been conditioning you, like, or more guiding you towards things, because you have this conditioning, you have this programming which is there. You've got to question sometimes. You've got to question your belief system. Is this conducive? Is this helping me to move forward towards what I want to do? Is this helping me to acquire the proper experience that I need in order to get and to invite different experience in my life? So question your belief system and see if what you're having faith in is in line with what you want. And sometimes, and that is where the paradigm shift is important. This is why that you need to think about your belief system and question your belief system, your old belief system, and maybe that's not in line. So when you're starting doing this, now all of a sudden you're gonna start reflecting and inviting and working on different belief system and creating the faith truly into what you want to achieve, what you want to do, how you want to impact the world, how you want to have relationship with the people around you. And that is by studying. That is by going into this type of information on a daily basis. Putting this into part of your routine. And when this is part of your routine, when this is part of what you're doing on a daily basis, and through autosuggestion, through repetition, that is the only way you're going to make the changes that you need to make in order to get and to attract the results that you want in your life. So that is what we're doing. I'm teaching this on a daily basis, and I'm teaching this with clients. So that is part of what we're doing. But through the mentorship, Thinking into Result mentorship program, that is, I'm giving you all the tools that you need to have in order to create that faith in yourself, that faith in that big goals that you have, that faith in that purpose that you have in your life. And when you have all this and it's all coming together, this is absolutely magnificent what you can achieve. So I hope that this is helping you to create and to have more faith into your goal and into yourself. It's all about working on you. It's all about studying yourself. And when you do studying yourself, you will see magnificent results happening in your life. So have a fantastic day today. Make sure that you are spending time for yourself, by yourself, and that you are studying and you are advancing, you are questioning what is your belief system, and create the faith which is conducive for you to have the goals and to have the results that you want. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.